And we are cutting at the 20-minute mark. Three, two, one. What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Father Mike in the building. You already know who it is, man. You know I gotta keep the Pepsi on me. Like my name is Kendall. I'm here with my brother, man. AJ, how you feeling?
Yo, yo, yo. You already know what it is. It's your man AZ, aka Fifth Street Shorty, aka the Royal Rugrat, aka Wavy for President, man. What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm feeling this magical. Actually, no, I'm not feeling magical, but I'm feeling very blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Feeling very wavy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on cloud nine, like a Disney princess, you feel me? Real talk before the
Okay,
clock strike
Latin,
11. You know what I'm saying? Did you say Latin?
a Latin word.
Aladdin, you feel me? Real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Even though it's a man,
You
but
know what I mean? Got my glass loafers on, you know what I'm saying?
isn't that
Look crazy.
Cinderella?
I just said a Disney princess. I ain't got to pick a specific one, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah,
this Cinderella's with the glass slipper, right?
yeah, the glass loafers.
So, as a man, yeah, you got the glass Gucci loafers
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Something like right before 12, you feel me?
with the Beauty and the Beast fur in the back.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I had the fur on me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I got the Mulan sword on me, even though she ain't a Disney princess, but she a part of Disney and she a part of the diversity club, so we still gonna involve her. You know what I mean?
Them white people are dangerous.
it
No, that wasn't Mulan. That was who?
probably it could have been.
No,
Who are
that's
they facing
Pocahontas, I
again?
think.
Either one. Them white people are dangerous.
Hey, yeah.
Regardless, it was white
They
people
really put
invading.
that in the Disney movie.
Well, white people are dangerous.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't recall the Pocahontas one, to be honest.
I think 'cause it was like one of the tribe leaders was talking to their people, and he was like, "These white men are dangerous," or something like that. And I'm like, "This is literally an animated like Disney movie. Like that shit is crazy."
I mean, they are, and they were dangerous.
I mean, yeah, you can't change history.
Can't deny the truth.
Well,
If even
actually, no,
Disney
because
can admit it.
technically they tried to make them cool people in the movie though. Because even just Pocahontas going with them was like, "Oh, they're not bad people."
Yeah, that's like in everything though. Except we actually read the actual manuscripts and see that they enslaved their people and killed them off and then used Pocahontas as a slave translator to translate to the people that, hey, give us this land or we're gonna murk you.
Wait, Pocahontas was real?
Yeah. Like Pocahontas and I think the other people was like John Lewis or John Adams or some shit. I think John Lewis and another nigga. I forgot the other nigga name,
Damn,
but
that really tells you that I didn't pay attention in school because I always
yeah.
thought Pocahontas was fictional.
Nah, that's based off a true story.
Oh,
That's definitely a true story. It was just much more gruesome, you know.
hey, I mean, technically, a lot of these stories be more gruesome when they tell it. It's like,
Shout out Longest Yard.
wait, okay, so I saw it come across my screen. I didn't watch it. That was a true story.
Yeah, definitely was in Ukraine.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
so it
it's
wasn't
like
even in America.
no, it was like a Ukrainian football team that it originated from, and it was like I think this is amidst the Nazi takeover. Um, and during that, it was like people I think that either were prisoners or like damn near could have just been prisoners because they was all malnourished and shit. They had to face the top players in the football team that like around the country and like they would continuously beat them. And every time they was like, bruh, either y'all lose, like they would even announce it, like, bro, y'all lose or we killing y'all. And they would still blow them niggas out.
Yo, what?
Like mad games. It was like at least 5, 7 games that they was playing. Blew everyone out. The whole time.
Yeah.
They all still got like, well not all of them, but some of them still get executed.
Wait,
Majority,
they
if
was
not all of
killing them
them.
niggas?
Yeah, they got executed. They got put in gas chambers. They got tortured.
What the
They
fuck?
murked them.
What
They
year was this?
This was like again like around the time of like the Nazi takeover.
Oh, so World War II.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
How did
it was
how did they
it,
take that story and turn it into some? Hey man, Nelly is gonna be on the football team.
hey man, Nelly's gonna be on. I mean, if you hosted it with Adam Sandler, you got to bring some. You know what I mean? You got to bring some likable faces. You know what I mean? And again, that was a when you really look back at that was really a star-studded movie. Like no bull, that was a star-studded
Hey
movie.
man,
Like the
that's a
fact
man
that
Stone Cold coming in and talking about that's how a white man runs the
it.
football.
Hey yo, nah, Stone Cold definitely played his role too perfect. But the fact that y'all even had the great Khali in that joint, bruh, smashing ping pong balls and shit, like it was a legendary movie. And then you just got Chris Rock, just being Chris Rock, and it's like, hey, he's not narrating this movie.
Wait, all right. Before we go on, I'm not. I don't know if I could be wrong. Didn't the Great Khali pass?
No,
He didn't pass
no. I mean, I hope not. I didn't hear nothing about that. See, now you about to
away.
make me just stop everything right now and search up about the great Khali because I did not hear anything about him.
Like I said, I don't want to put. I could have swore like. All
Nah,
right.
he 50 years old right now. He chilling.
So who was I thinking about?
Andre the Giant? I don't know.
Nah, I thought one of them big ass niggas had passed.
Nah, these big niggas is still alive.
No, gratefully so. That's good.
You feel me? Oh, okay. Actually, no. The only one that died was Jorge Gonzalez. But
I
I
don't know who that
definitely,
is.
yeah, I was like, I know you wouldn't know who that nigga
No.
is. Yeah, that was the other giant nigga. But yeah, all the big niggas, they still alive for real.
Hey, shut up, Great Khali. Shut up, Big Show.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Show. Real talk. And it's funny because they really tried to dub Big Show as like Andre the Giant's son just because he was a big nigga. And the fact that I found out that they found this nigga playing basketball is hilarious.
The Big Show.
Yes, that's how he was founded, bro. Because Hulk Hogan saw him hooping,
Yo.
and brought him to WCW. So I was like, okay, that makes so much more sense because he was ass back then. Like, it makes so much more sense why he was ass. Like, he was hooping, he was chasing another dream.
Hey, yo.
But I'm like, if Hulk Hogan see you and be like, I need you, brother. I need you to come over here, WCW,
I
and make
need you,
sure that
nigger.
you
I
make some
mean,
good.
brother.
He didn't say that to Paul White. He didn't say that to him. He didn't say that to him.
I
That,
need you,
that didn't
honky.
that didn't come up. That didn't come out either. He definitely called him brother.
He
Every
called
white
me a
man was a brother.
brother.
He definitely called him brother.
You don't think a
Every white
little
man was
M
a
bomb slipped out?
no.
Because he's playing, he probably was like, hey, man, you playing this nigger sport. You need to come do a white man's job. Come play like a real white man should.
Like a real white man should. uh if you're not white, I'm gonna need you to leave the side of the ring, please.
That's
Sorry,
great.
Bobby. Sorry, Bobby Lashley. You gotta get up out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey yo. Vince McMahon really said if you're not white, I need you to leave the
Yeah, he needs to
I
be
need you.
tried for his crimes,
He
man.
said, "I need you to leave, bro. Like that white move."
Get
And
the
then you
fuck
just see
out
the
of here.
camera. You see the camera pinning right to MVP. You like, yo,
Why does this turn into a wrestling podcast?
it will sooner or later, bro.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later, bro. We gonna make it a wrestling
Yeah,
podcast,
no,
bro.
that's not happening.
Okay, hey, you say it now. You say it now. Until later on, we're gonna be going about the whole collection of the NWO and how it rivaled DX in the TV ratings.
Yo, all
But
right, all
anyway,
right, all right. Just get get to the topics we have here. We start off as a black show. We're gonna continue being that.
hey,
Get
yeah,
to the
we can
topic.
focus on black wrestlers. What's wrong with that? We can focus on our truth.
Okay, we have the
People
Why
when
Are
the
We Here
sneeze,
Network.
what's
You
up?
can you can create another
If
show
you
for that.
feel me, stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? You supposed to say what's up. What's up?
Shut the fuck up.
What's up?
Shut up. Just go.
You can
Just
get with
go.
this, or you can get with that. You get with this because you know where it's at. What's up? I'm telling you, man, it's Black Wrestling Weekend. All right, we can get into the real. We can get into the real topics. Get into giving out these sick people they sick award, aka handcuffs. Um,
Yeah, yeah. They
because
need
these
that,
niggas,
that chain of steel needs to be around their arms and legs.
yeah, definitely, definitely, no Wonder Woman, but them niggas, America's just getting more and more twisted, man, and we talking about these teachers. We always have growing up that fantasy, or even not that fantasy, but just that idea of one day, needing a higher grade, being like, damn, I need to get an A in this class. And the
Mm.
professor that you're looking at teaching the class is just smoking hot. So then you just wait afterwards. Of course, it's a night class. Even though in real life, you probably would never choose a night class if you wanted to
I'm gonna
choose.
say, nigga, you are in alternative school. If you doing night class,
I mean, but I'm thinking in the dream, you're thinking this is like college.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thinking like college. So this is a night class. You feel
Well,
me?
in college, then
You
that
come.
wouldn't matter. It wouldn't count
It still would
because
because
you're an adult.
it's no, but it still would because
These are high
it's
school
against.
students that these crimes are happening to, or even younger.
But anyway, let me set up the scene.
I set it up, my brother. My fault.
It is your fault, but you're just there taking the night class. Your teacher's smoking hot. You walk up to her once the class finishes. Last class of the week, probably on a Thursday because you want to get ready Friday. You want to turn up Friday. So you come after everybody leaves. You come down, put your test on the table. Hey, ma'am. I don't think you meant to put this D right here. And then she's like, oh, really? Where did I mean to put it? And then y'all just start getting into y'all bag. That
Saying some shit like that, I just imagine Stacy's mom has got it going on.
hey, yo. You feel me? Y'all getting into y'all bag. You feel me? You ain't know she was really wilding. She pull out a bag of pop rocks and y'all go crazy.
Yeah, I
But
don't know what you do in your bedroom, but like that's crazy, bro.
you ever thought of just pulling out a bag of pop rocks and being
Hey
like,
man, hey
and
man,
I'm fucking
whatever you do between you and yours, brother.
hey
Hey,
yo,
your pop rock man, that's on you. I
hey yo,
that was just quick with it. Yeah, pull out the pop rocks. Like,
pull out the
oh.
pop rocks. What you mean? I go to the candy store before you put that paper down. What you mean?
Oh my lord.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, wait, hold on, sidebar. You never seen that Pop Rocks commercial?
No, I haven't.
It was like well, I don't think it was. They said eventually they defined it was like it was a skit actually, and not like a Pop Rocks commercial. Because I was like, if this is an actual Pop Rocks commercial, that would have been crazy. But it was just like that same scenario. Male teacher gives her an F. She's like, what? And everyone's like, what you about to do? And then she's like, I know what I'm about to do. And then she comes to him after class and is like, yo, like, why'd you give me an F? I think that's the wrong grade. And he's like, oh, really? Well, what do you suppose you do to change it? And she go down there, starts macking, mack, 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 mack.
Yo.
That nigga is like looking at his clock like, this boring head, bro. This shit bogus. You feel me? And then she's like, I know how to spice it up. Pop rocks. Just pulls it out her back pocket. Pop rocks. Puts all that shit in her mouth, bro. Straight up going to town. That nigga just hearing the snack crackle pop. Like, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
going crazy on it. Turn that joint right to an A before she could even finish.
Oh my god.
And they actually showed him finishing.
Oh, what the
Yeah, it
fuck
was a
was you
sick.
watching?
I saw it on Twitter. So Don't say I was out here searching for it. It was on the timeline.
Uh,
But that was basically the scenario. So just picture that, like, but like in real life, where like their age is
you
actually like
you
meaning
actually
something.
shouldn't.
but
That
like,
that's gonna
but
get you
like,
10 years.
but like, but like with the police actually like coming near after, like,
That's gonna get you with my man Jared Fogle from Subway. That's gonna get you with him.
and yeah, I don't know the picture I'm already painting here. It's been reported that approximately 269 K through 12 teachers, um, well, educators. Let me say educators.
Yeah,
269 educators from K through 12 have been prosecuted for child sex crimes.
mm-mm-mm. Just disgusting.
We are only in October.
Yeah, that's
269.
that's.
That's close to 300.
And they said from statistics show it says that 80% of it are men, but this is not just like a bash men thing or a bash woman thing, but like they're like it's just that's crazy. First of all, because it's like you're sending your kids to school thinking that you have to put your kids in these hands of these people thinking that they're protecting them. Whole time they're trying to fuck them, like. And it's like you can't you don't know who's who. You don't know who's a good person, who's a bad person. Like you just gotta have faith that like these people are really gonna do the right thing by your kids. Whole time, Mr. Johnny trying to blow your kid back out. Like and just got some sick shit going on in his head. Like and it's crazy. But even just even regardless of the 80% of it being men, from the past 2-3 weeks I've been seeing actually more women like I've been seeing more women teachers being caught up. Like this one woman, I think it was in Michigan. She was like 32, and she was messing with a 17-year-old. I'm pretty sure you saw the headline, but
Was it the volleyball player? I mean, the volleyball coach?
no, it wasn't that one.
Okay, so
It
I
was a
seen it in
teacher.
another one.
Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, like she was messing with the 17-year-old, and she literally kept begging him to not say nothing. Or
That is the volleyball. Yeah, that's the volleyball coach.
that was the volleyball one.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, okay,
volleyball
I thought
coach.
she was a different teacher. Yeah,
Nah,
but she
she's a
literally
volleyball
kept
coach.
begging him like not to say nothing and stuff. And then like I don't know, like he spilled the beans about it and shit like that. And like I was
Mention
looking at that article and I was going through like the comments and I see it's like, man, I wish that happened to me as a kid. This nigga a sucker. Blah blah blah. This and that. Like, yo, you stupid for doing that, bro. You fucked your teacher. Why would you even say a word? But I would have kept that going, bro. This and that. And I'm like, okay, this is really what the double standard is in America. Because let that been flipped and let that have been a man and somebody's daughter, 17-year-old daughter, we would literally be clearing bloody murder. Like, yo, kill this nigga. Like, you're fucking a kid. Like, but it's just like I don't understand how we as a society don't see that that's bad for boys too. Like people like I don't get it how people don't think that boys can be victimized as well. And that's bad because then that's gonna get like even just men a certain way of thinking when they get older. Like even just like if you hear a lot of stories of people first time losing their virginity or stories of people first time doing things stuff, it's like it be with older women and stuff. And like people be talking like that's like a badge of honor, like that's cool. And like, no, you just got preyed on. You were just she molested you. Like and people don't realize like if you go through the statistics of it, that's what creates like hypersexuality and hyper masculinity in some of these men. And it's like we're bigging it up like, hey, yo, yeah, you 14 with a 29-year-old girlfriend. That's great. This bitch was 15 when you were born.
Yeah.
She don't got nothing in common with you, fam. What does she want? What does she want with a 14-year-old? What can a 14-year-old physically give a 29-year-old? Like you can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't even buy a house, you can't buy a car. What the fuck could you do for that woman?
The only thing I can think of is introduce her to Pop Rocks. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh my god. Oh my.
That's literally the only thing I can feel you can offer right there. And my apologies. She was a softball coach, not a volleyball coach.
Oh, she's a softball coach.
Yes, in
Yeah.
Ohio. Yeah.
Ohio was. Okay, so it wasn't
Mhm.
Michigan. But it was somebody else in Michigan that I got. So I mixed up stories. But yeah, just even that is just like crazy. Like, fam, these people are really out here fucking students. Like Like, I don't get it. Like, what makes you like come to work every day and you pick out a certain person and it just be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this student, bro. Like, excuse me? Like, I don't know. I just can't see that happening. Like, this nigga could probably have the best game in the world. You as an adult should be like, ah, that was cute. Keep him pushing. Like, what makes you think like
Crazy.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go pick this little nigga up from his crib and like give him the woo wop.
Whole time. It's just like, and then plus it just like reeks of. It's just nasty, man. It's like you don't have anyone in your age group that you could have called or hit up or hit on instead of this young girl, instead of this young boy. Like, what was the like? Did nothing in your mind go from like? I mean, there are sick motherfuckers that be like, "Well, she's 17 or she's 16 in Georgia," and
Yeah.
start saying that bullshit. But it's just like, bro, that don't go to your mind. Like, hey, maybe this John or maybe this nigga could just one day have his parents find out, have their parents find out, and
Mm.
now they try to come at you. You feel me? And that'd be a lot of cases where it's like, say even like how we talking about in the softball situation where the kid actually told. It could be cases where the parents just tell,
Yeah.
and now you even in more trouble because
Yeah.
now you also got parents about to beat the shit out you.
Yeah.
So it's like literally, what is like what do you see? What do you gain out of that? Like, what do you think you're really gaining out of that? But the sicker thing about it is just that, so unfortunately, this is a lot that goes on in this country.
I'm gonna
You
say this
know,
is more common than we think about it.
it is like
Mhm.
it's a constant topic that's brought up, a constant topic that's trying to be normalized.
Even just like the whole the topic of age gaps and shit like that, like what's acceptable and what's not, and it's just like, fam, if you got, I feel like I think about it like this way: if you got a question if the shit is all right, it's not all right.
Literally,
That's
like
really just my
literally,
point of thing. If I got a question like, damn, is this wrong? It may be a good 8 out of 10 times it's wrong.
literally, literally.
Like,
Just like when I saw a brochure on how to dress professional, on the side it clearly states if you have to question if this is too casual, it probably is.
mm,
It probably is too casual because you got to question it. You got to second guess it. Like, maybe I could get away with it. If you think if you even now the thoughts are maybe I could just have it slip by. Maybe I could just get away with it. No,
mm,
especially in some of these places where it's like it's so strict down to literally a dress code where it's like you can't dress casual, you can only dress professional.
mm.
So if you feel like you can't even slip with how casual you dress in, how do you think you can gonna be able to slip with how low you fucking like how do you think that's going, like, hey man, maybe I gotta always wear a suit and tie but I can get away with this 15-year-old, like what,
Yeah.
like how do you think that, what is like, that don't make no sense to me. That don't make any sense.
It's like we always talk about as a society, as a country, as a group. Of like, hey man, we gotta protect our children, man. But if you hear a lot of these stories, man, these children aren't being protected,
They
bro.
not.
They're being preyed on, man, and it's sick.
They not, bro. They not
Like
being
nigga,
protected
even
one
me, I'm
way.
only 23, and I feel a way when I look at a 19-year-old. I'd be like, well, she is out of high school, she is in college, but still, like,
Like,
it's a little iffy.
she a
Like it
fucking
be iffy,
sophomore.
like
Like,
nigga, you barely just got out of high school type shit. So I'm like, I can't even really look at you like this, but I could technically, like technically, you're a year ago you was of age for me to look at, but still, it's just like if you got to do the whole technically shit, it's like, come on now.
like it's just better off to not even. If you
Like,
got to get
like
into
as you being a
technicalities,
23-year-old man, can you see yourself messing with a 19-year-old?
no, not at all. Especially because even just that small of a gap, you already thinking back to what you were saying, like, oh, this can't even go to the bar out at late at night or something. She got to have a fake to even go to the club or something like that. Even though I don't even go into the club or anything like that, but if I was to think of going to it, so maybe for a celebration, maybe for work,
maybe for X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, let me bring this John with me. And then they stop her at the door, like, yo, 2003. Ooh.
Niggas is out
Ooh.
here fucking chicks that wasn't even born when You Got Served came out.
Like,
That's
what?
tragic, bro.
That's tragic.
Bro, bro, you didn't see Elgin get beat up in the hallway, bro. You don't know life.
Yeah, bro. That's sick,
Bro,
bro.
you didn't see niggas do it for Lil Saint, yo.
That's truly sick, bro.
All the time, niggas out here acting like Music Soul Child, bro.
Like, you was born after college dropout.
Damn.
Ugh.
You don't even know the first blueprint.
Ugh. You was a lot. You was born after the towers fell. You
You was born
was born
after the
after
towers
the towers fell. You was looking at it like, where the towers?
fell. Yo, you grew up in a world where there was no towers. They built it up when you was living. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, yo. And it's like, even if we wasn't cognizant of what the hell a tower was when them towers was falling, at least we was alive to see that shit.
Hell, time.
Like, at least we was alive to at least see people react to it. Like, oh damn, what just happened
Dude,
right there?
the day the towers fall, like from what my mom tells me, she picked us up early from daycare because it happened.
Like, at least see you have an experience with it. Like,
Mm.
oh, I can even date back to that. Some people can't even date back to that, bro. They like towers. What you talking about? Twin towers. I mean, yeah, I know Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert playing, but that's about it.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga's fuck out of here, bro.
They not the Twin Towers, bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here. The fucking Twin
They
Towers.
not they not the light towers, bro.
They the light rail.
They the light.
They the light rail. Niggas gonna be running them the fuck over.
Hey,
Ain't no fucking Twin Towers.
them niggas the lighthouses, bro.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
yo. But yeah, nah, like it's just gonna look away. That's just gonna look sick. Like, you feel me? Like, just do yourself a don't do yourself a disservice and just falling into them temptations easily. It also just shows really the low level of discipline that you have upon yourself. If you're even getting in that situation, like if you really want to look deep into it, is like it reflects a lot on just your
Some
mental
people are
space.
just
Not
truly
even
sick out here though. Like got mental issues the way they think that shit might be cool though.
Nah, bro. It ain't no mental issue you could tell me, bro, that a nigga could have where I could be like, that's understandable why as to why he thought having sex with a 16-year-old was okay. There's no mental illness that makes me think that, bro.
Hey man.
There's no mental illness that makes me think that, oh, that changes your wiring so much that you be like, you just don't know what age is. Like, you can count up to 20, right? Okay. So don't go below that 20 number. That's really it.
Hey, yeah.
That's just, hey, it's that simple. Don't go below that 20 number. Don't go below that 21 number. Because even with the 21, where it's like, yo, I'm 57 and she's 21, it's like, what do you see with her? Like, outside a good, like, what I mean, a good hit, a good night, do you really see a future?
Well, it's some, like I said, it's some older men and women who think like they don't want nobody their age. Like they're old and boring and tired. Like I need a young thing to keep me like rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, have a kid.
Have a baby, nigga.
Whole time. Busting something. Like, if you want to be taking care of youngins the whole time, bro, like, do that. That's about it. But yeah, you ain't even old enough to. Damn. Yeah. You don't even know about
I don't
college
know.
dropout.
I just think like schools and places, especially places where there's heavy population of kids, they gotta do better of doing background checks and doing better of like, you feel me, vetting out people, man. Because like I said, like even just like I said, 269 sex crimes is only the first 9 months. Like, yeah, we talk about the whole thing of being like the sex crimes and all that, but just think about the kids and how they feel, even like going through that traumatic thing, and then like how that's gonna affect them in the long run. You know what I mean? That's may hurt them growing up and like hurt their relationships with people, and like they gotta deal with this burden of just like this trauma and it's just like things that happen to them all because of a sick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't realize a lot of this shit become like a lot of this shit is domino effects. Like just you being a sick motherfucker and you messing with a little kid now, like that fucked they head up, and now like they end up hurting somebody else, or they end up killing somebody in the future. And it's like, even though like they say like we can't, you can blame them because like they shouldn't have did their actions, but then again, there's a lot of reactions to the actions. You know what I'm saying? Like cause and effect. Like because of this happened, now this has affected me, and this happened. You know what I mean? And it's just a ever going vicious cycle.
I think the sicker thing is really for the slightly older ones that don't even view it as a traumatic event. Those that just continue on,
I'm gonna say they
John
may do
already
it to
got
somebody
arrested.
else.
Exactly, they already got arrested. I mean, the teacher already got arrested. They just move on with their day, act like nothing happened. If anything, they might even get some clout off that. Like, yo, you fucked the teacher. This shit crazy. And now they moving on. 26, going to the freshman parties, thinking that shit coolio. Just because they already, it's just the actions is like you don't even date that back to what you went through. You just think that, oh, this is just, just me. It's just chilling.
Yeah,
Sick niggas, bro.
yeah,
It's
man. I say praise to the kids and the families involved, man. Get these sick motherfuckers off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know, do better vetting things, something, man. Cause a lot of this shit gotta end, man. How we supposed to be the future and niggas is poking us? Well, not me per se, cause I'm grown, but the kids, man. It's about the babies, man.
about the babies, man. You don't want to be no dropouts, man.
Oh shit, I see where you go. I see where you go. Go ahead, bro. Yeah, I saw the setup.
Speaking of dropouts,
I saw the setup. I saw the setup. I saw it, man. You're corny, bro.
we have another nigga trying to defend his sickness, but a different type of sickness. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, of course, we are talking about uh Mr. Gap Total. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Balenci.
Balenci.
Mr. Throw the clothes in the bag.
The Louis Vuitton Don.
You know what I'm saying? Two Polo Terror. Two Polo Terror is crazy.
Anywho.
Of course, Kanye is under some heat again for his comments that he keeps commenting about. Um, these comments are growing to disturb more and more people by the day. Um,
Oh, he's getting more dangerous.
yeah. Because also by the hour, he's also not taking those meds by the hour. But Kanye's just been talking.
Just
Of
when you
course, it's
thought that we will be done speaking about, because like even like yo, I don't be wanting to speak about this nigga, bro.
I
But it's
really
just
don't.
like it gets so egregious that you gotta talk about it. Like
Literally, it's like damn, like. Of course, he came on not the Breakfast Club. He came on Drink Champs.
drink champs.
And even before that, he had went on the shop, but the shop was like, "Whoa." LeBron was like, "I got a Billy, chill out."
Hey yeah, I
So
get
he
paid
ain't
by the same people.
the whole time. You feel me? China's in my back pocket, but
Hey,
he
hey,
was like,
hey! Don't you
he
talk
had,
about my goat like that.
hey, ask him what chapter of Malcolm X book you on. But anyway,
Yo, all right, when I see you, bro, so
so you said what
when I see you, bro, what's up?
is up
What's up, bro?
for LeBron?
Bro, don't do that.
It's up for LeBron.
Yeah,
It's
no,
up for me because of LeBron.
don't do that, bro.
You want the LeBron house?
Yeah, all right, stop.
You
Continue what
know
you saying,
Bronny?
bro.
You know Bronny, bro? Which kid you know, bro?
You
Which
can't explain, bro.
which
Stop
one?
explaining, bro.
You know Savannah? You cool with Savannah? Like, oh, you went to Sierra Canyon. That's what it was.
Kanye.
Sierra, whatever, nigga. Who cares? That's what happened. Oh, you from Ohio? Okay, I
I
feel
don't
that.
fucking Ohio,
I
man.
feel that. Cleveland native. All
Hey,
right, but LeBron ain't let that shit slide. But Nori, we gonna get the views with Nori.
hey, man.
And it was like a 3 hour long interview with Kanye. Um, and during that interview, he has definitely uh, spewed out more what people would call anti-Semitic comments, comments stating false allegations that he's gotten from Candace Owens' documentary about George Floyd, saying that George Floyd didn't die from asphyxiation. He didn't die from getting from having a knee on his fucking back of his neck for X amount of minutes, but died because they put fentanyl on him, and that was the real reason why he died. And yeah, man, the people are just not rocking with him at all. They're not fucking with him. You're seeing brands left and right leaving his ass. Balenciaga just left him a couple hours ago. Um, I think Gap just left him.
JP
Um,
Morgan dropped the Yeezy brand
JP
as a client.
JP Morgan said, "Nigga, we're better off with Coke."
Yeah, niggas is not gonna let that down, huh? They're always gonna bring that up, huh?
Cause I'm like, come on, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Like you go several times with this nigga over where he, of course, not saying what he's saying is right or in any manner. But you gonna say you gonna cut ties with this nigga when y'all had a boatload of coke on y'all? Like, come on, bro.
Hey, I
Y'all
can sell
clearly
cocaine.
done.
You can't
Y'all
talk shit about Jewish people.
like y'all clearly hold time, bro. Oh. Okay. Anyway, yeah, man, he's just getting dropped left and right, going berserk. You know, telling Charlemagne P. Davidson got a 10-inch yonker. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
that was crazy. That was crazy.
He's just off the hinges, bro.
He said
You
my
feel me?
wife is fucking a white boy with a titty,
Yo,
and you won't do nothing about it. Wait, that's crazy. Cause how is somebody gonna and be like, you're letting this man fuck my wife? What am I supposed to do for you? I can't call another man and be like, yo, he's
you
fucking my wife.
whole time be like,
What
yo,
are you
get
gonna
him to
do about
stop,
it?
bro.
No, nigga, what are you gonna do if that's your
Nah,
wife?
bro, get him to stop, bro. Why he keep going?
Yo, he's
You
putting
feel
that
me?
fucking leg in my wife, and you're not doing nothing. Just sitting there. Ugh.
Not doing nothing.
You're supposed to be the culture. Yo, that's a crazy phone call, bro. Yo, like just imagine, bro. Like nigga just call you. He's like, yo, you like this nigga fuck my girl. It's like, yo, what do you want me to
Literally, what do you want me to do, bro? Like,
do? Yo.
you feel me? Clearly, just off the hinges. You know, calling Kim K the next Marilyn Monroe. Like, just a bunch of crazy shit. Sidebar: it's crazy that Shaq owns Marilyn Monroe. That was also a crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just a crazy sidebar. He also owns Elvis and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he owns the licensing to it, right?
Just crazy, just crazy.
Yeah.
But
While selling shitty pizza to a racist. But
not a racist nigga. He gone though, so you can't even say that anymore.
no, he's not going, bro.
Oh, he's not.
They want
He's
you to
not
think
on the
he's going.
board
He's
anymore.
still getting paid for that shit.
Well, he's not on the board anymore. Let's say that he's just getting a nice compensation while at home in his Papa John's arena house. You
Bro, if
feel
it
me?
takes you a year to not say the N word, bro.
Nah, bro. Peyton Manning was coaching them all throughout, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, just say, bro. Just say, bro. I got you, bro. Negro. Ah, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, outside of that guy, yeah, man, Kanye again is just going off the fritz.
I had this
Leaving a bunch of
conversation with my mom and was just like, she was just saying like, when are we gonna be as a people? When are we just gonna, just sever ties? You know what I mean? Not even just sever ties, but like somebody has to hold them accountable. And I was telling her, I was like, I think those days are over. Like those days are literally over. The only person that could ever hold him accountable is literally gone.
It's Kid Cudi. Oh,
No, no, no.
that's my
Like
fault.
first of all, because like it goes from the idea of status and money too. Also mixed in with mental health. So it's like literally, like I say, he's been on the downward spiral since his mom passed. RP to his mother and stuff like that. And it's just like the only person, like I said, the only person that could tell him something was his mom. His mom's gone. She can't tell him that. And then you would think like, okay, maybe somebody like Jay Z could tell him something. Jay Z, who's a billionaire who also has money, can't even tell him to calm down. So it's like literally nobody could
Shit,
tell
Diddy
him to
too.
calm down.
He
You said
said
what?
Diddy was a. He said Diddy was a Fed.
Call Diddy
He
a
said
Fed. Call
Meek.
Meek
He said
Mill a
Meek
Fed.
Mill's a Fed.
Yeah, it's like, but he's telling you right here, like even just like, oh, I'm glad you even mentioned that because she even said that. She was like, yo, he has this thing with him. Is like, yo, you can't tell me shit, and if you want to tell me something, come kill me. Because literally, when he told Diddy and me, he said, y'all feel away about it, kill me. Like he's getting to that point where it's like, yo, like he's basically saying like, yo, y'all can't shut me the fuck up. You want to shut me up? Come kill me. Like I'm gonna die about what I'm saying. And it's like, bro, it's like he's really like going off the edge, and people were just putting a camera in his face and just letting him talk. How can you say that you care about this person and that you want him to get better, this and that, but literally you see him going through a manic episode, and you're just putting cameras in his face and keep letting him talk. Now, I will say, in this manic episode, he is saying things that are true. He is telling some
He
truth in
is.
it,
He
but
definitely is.
I'm gonna say a good 60% of it is lies as well, or like just some shit that he's concocted in his head. And it's like, bro, this is not safe. This is when it gets dangerous. Because, like I said, it's like, bro, even just what he said to Piers Morgan yesterday, I think it was when he told him like, bro, he was like, you like Piers, you don't got money like me.
Nah, Piers Morgan need to shut up though.
No, but no, right. I don't give a fuck what Piers Morgan said, but Piers Morgan is right. Was trying to tell him like, yo, like, don't you think some of the stuff you're saying is like? He was like, yo, Piers, you don't have as much money as me. You don't need to give me advice. I need to give you advice because if I gave you advice, you would get as much money as me. And Piers like, no, maybe you're right. So literally, that's his mind of thinking. Y'all niggas don't got money like me. First of all, he thinks he's the richest man in the world. He's not.
I mean,
But
he's the richest black man in the world.
okay, yeah, you're right about that. No black man can really tell him what to do. But yeah, like it's literally like I don't know if after this couple of days, I don't know. It might go down because all the people that severing ties and everything like that. But yeah, just the fact, like, just even him saying that, he's telling you he doesn't respect nothing but money. He doesn't respect nothing but money.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not and that's fucked up. Cause I think we had this conversation before, but just like society of putting like very heavy emphasis on money and status. Like, yo, just because a nigga don't got no money don't mean he not saying the right shit. Just because a nigga don't got no status don't mean he's being the right thing or he's the right person or this and that. It's like shit like that is what's causing like people to act out and people to do certain things because they want money, they want status. Because they feel like if I got money and if I got status, I could do whatever I want, and you can't tell me what to do. Like I said, like even just nigga, I'm a type of person, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you're a bum, fucking secretary, president of the world. If you got some good information, I'm gonna take that. A crackhead gave me great information before, and I still hold it with me to this day. I didn't look at him like, nigga, you ain't got no motion, nigga. You ain't got no money, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. No, I sit there and listen because I'm open minded. I like, bro, money don't make you a great person. Being broke don't make you a bad person. It's just about the character of you, who you are. So people thinking like, oh yeah, like it's people that's still on Kanye's side of being like, he got money, man. He's Kanye. He's the GOAT. He's the great. Wherever he says go. No, that's not true, bro. And like I said, he is saying some truths, but like a lot of that shit is just fucked up and it's coming out wrong. Like, bro, what Chinese niggas got to do with it?
Chinese niggas got something to do with it?
Yo, that nigga Nori is yo. The Chinese niggas. But yeah, man, I was like, we gotta check this man. And actually, no, I can't even say check this man because at this point we can't check him, bro. It's
I was
not
about
gonna
to
be
say,
fair.
who's really gonna check him, bro? Even if we say, are we just gonna sever ties with bro? He's already rich to last him the rest of his life, and the rest of his kids' life,
But it's not
and the
even the
rest of their
money part
kids' life.
about it. Fuck your money. It's what you're saying that's dangerous. Because, like I said before, he's saying shit and he's getting rhetoric from white supremacists and from other people. Even he's getting rhetoric from black people that don't like their own people. So then it's like him being this such big figure, him spewing this negative stuff in the air is going to make other people. And I'm not even talking about the anti Semitic stuff because, you know what I mean? I'm not Jewish and I don't know how their community is going to deal with that. But at least issues within the black community. The stuff that you're saying about George Floyd, you spewing this negative stuff about George Floyd and about his case, you're being, like I said, status and money. If if other groups of people see our black men, because he is one of us, sadly. But if they see our black man who has a high status and a lot of money say these certain things, they feel like, oh, this gives them leeway to say the same things and to act a certain way towards us. And that's dangerous because that could cause civil war. That could cause a racial war. Like Kanye doesn't realize, like a lot of this shit, like everything is cause and effect. He don't understand how this could be a cause to effect of a war or effect of just white and black going against, not even just white and black, but black versus everybody. Like people, like society already sees us as a certain way. So when you're putting this negative connotation on us, that makes it harder for us. You don't have to deal with that because you have money. You can live in a certain area and not have to deal with the shit that we gotta deal with. I gotta go to Walmart. And I may live in an area where it's heavily populated with people that don't look like me. And they may just see me and just want to pick a fight with me because my leader says that we are this and that and that and this. Like, no, you don't deal with that. I will have to deal with that. Mike, you would have to deal with that. My brother would have to deal with that. You rich motherfuckers ain't got to deal with that shit.
I'm gonna let that breathe because that was knowledge right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That was knowledge right there. No, it's truly a sad thing to just see such a fall from grace.
Um,
But again, it's like I think all we really could let happen is just, bro, go ahead, bro. Like how it'd be like when your man's just get drunk at the party and he really just start going crazy. Like, go ahead, bro.
but nah, I think it's way past that go ahead shit. Because it's like, like, and then again, who is to say? Who is to say that he is like? I don't know, man.
So what is the next step if it's past? Go ahead. If it's past, yo, let's try to get him some help. If it's past,
But that's the
yeah,
thing. Does
it's
he even
like
want the help?
I'm saying it's past that though, because we already know he don't want the help.
And
But I'm
that's
saying
this
what
is
what
unknown territory. We don't know. And it's literally because it's like I was even thinking about this earlier. I'm like, I don't remember him going on these manic states like 5, 6 years ago. Like, unless he was doing it and we didn't classify. I don't remember him acting like this before. Like I remember he used to wild
George
out
Bush
about like
doesn't
the
care
whole.
about black people.
You said what?
That George Bush doesn't care about black people. That's a manic statement. He's been doing this. It's not new.
You think that's no? I think that just really came from the heart.
All
You
this
think that
really
was?
came from the
You think
heart.
that was during a manic state? Probably.
Yes, this is all the same stuff. And if you say that came
Mm-hmm.
from the heart, then all he just said came from the heart because he's saying it with the same passion. He's saying it with the same conviction. He's saying it with the same emphasis.
Yeah, you
Like
might have just unlocked some shit, bro.
it's not a lot. It's been in front of us. Like he's been like this. Like it's not like
No, like
it's
he's
just
always
that.
been loud and just like saying whatever the fuck he said. But even now, you even just saying that, thinking that like, because what even caused him to even say that during that telethon? Like he wasn't there for that. And yeah, that could have
Yeah,
been a
but
manic
it's
state.
and it's like you can't even be like, oh, now he's just getting more political. That's as political as you can get. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Like
But you see how it changes though. It
you're
went
saying
from
that in
that
the
to
aid
this.
relief though. You said what?
You see how it changed though. It went from George Bush doesn't care about black people to like, oh, like the black dude that died. He really didn't die because cops killed him. Like,
I don't think. I mean, outside of the George Floyd thing, because again, I don't agree with that or whatever he was saying on that part. Um, Even though some people were saying that he wasn't saying that he necessarily agrees with it, he's just stating what he saw from the Candace Owens documentary that was shown to him. But regardless, all that he's been saying, I think we just really liked it more so when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people because it was more of a blanketed statement. He doesn't care about black people. He didn't go into the intricacies of why he doesn't care. He didn't go into the intricacies of, all these banks and all these people that are sponsoring him to kill black people. He didn't get into that bag. He's starting to get into that bag now. You feel me? If I'm playing, of course, the other person's advocate, he's really getting into that bag now. And even though some of the stuff that he says we don't understand, it may be because the knowledge that he has that he's still not revealing to us. So even the statements that he makes, the connections that he makes between brands and between people that may not seem like they have anything to do with each other, he may know some information that he just left out, but it's still that connecting factor between all of them.
Mm.
So it could be that. And of course, when you say George Bush doesn't like black people, that's on our side. Hey, we feel that. Hooray, we're going with you, bro. But when you say things that now people may call anti-Semitic, now it's like black people are like, whoa, because that's messing up
White
the
lives
bag now.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah, white lives now, that's messing up the bag that we got with these Semitic motherfuckers. Like, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and even when he was saying things like, they try to get people like Diddy, they try to get people like Meek to try, they pay them to try and calm me down to tell me to shut up. He could have not, even though he's showing text messages, he could have showed, he probably hid some of the thread. He could have hid some of the calls that they had or some of the information that he got where maybe they're getting paid by these brands. They're getting paid by these organizations. He's probably hearing hearsay like, yo, I heard Diddy was, what I'm saying, doing X, Y, and Z with bro and bro. So now it connects when now that they don't fuck with you, now Diddy's coming out of nowhere to be like, yo, bro, I think you need to chill.
Mm.
Especially if it's like you ain't even had no deep conversation with Diddy in 2 years. It's like, I mean, I'm not saying that that's the case because again, I don't know any of their conversations, but it could be specific stuff that he's leaving out just because he really doesn't want to air out everything that he knows. Because then it's like, all right, now we got to get the CIA agent on your ass, bro.
But he basically saying that he's like, "Yo, they're coming to kill me," and I'm just like,
Yeah, so
"Oh,
it's
man,
like it's
that's
the same
that
thing.
that's
It's
like
the
you said. This is when it's getting real dangerous. Like, bro, what is going on at this point?"
it's the same thing with the even if I could think about it, it's the same thing with the back then with the 6ix9ine thing when he first got indicted. Everybody he fired everybody from his team. He was like, "Yo, I don't bang no more. Yo, I'm not affiliated with any of that no more." He tried to distance himself from all that shit because he knew what time it was. He knew what time like he knew what was coming. So now if Kanye's saying, "Yo, they trying to kill me. Yo, they doing X, Y, and Z, all that type of jazz," then he knows what's coming. It's just that he hasn't said exactly everything. And plus, Kanye, at least what I noticed is that when Kanye speaks, it's definitely different tangents just being connected. You just gotta catch that connection.
Yeah, you have said that before. You have
Yeah,
said
it's like you
that
just gotta catch the connection for real. So that's why at the end I always just say, "Hey, bro, just hey, he don't if he feel like he know what he doing and he feel like he got the right people behind him, we'll see what happens." Like, but again, George Floyd was definitely killed by those cops. Um, the reasons may vary, of course, but he was killed by them cops. The evidence showing he was killed by them cops,
before. Yes.
and that's just it. And now because you saying thinking you could say whatever, now you getting sued for 250 m's. Even
Yeah,
though
I was
I
like,
don't
we gotta
think,
mention that. Like, you get
yeah,
and then
even
what
though
he went on what show he went on last night? He went and started apologizing. Now he's going on an apology tour now. So once
yeah,
he's but that's the thing. That's why I'm like, I don't really know what to think. Come like this, but then once you see your money get affected, you start apologizing. So it's like, did you truly feel like this before? Are you just saying this shit for shock value? Are you doing this like to draw attention to something you have going on? Like we literally don't know because you said this 1 minute and then 24 hours later you're apologizing to everybody. What's the truth at the end of the day?
what is the truth?
All we know is the truth is that the truth hurts. Word to Draco the ruler. R.I.P. Draco.
R.I.P. Draco, and that's really what it be. The truth is gonna hurt at the end of the day, because it's a lot of stuff that we know, man. That is just that we necessarily just can't say, or we necessarily feel like we can't say because of the possible repercussions that can come with it. And that's why I will leave it off at that because yeah, if hey niggas gonna call me Kanye if I get in my bag. That's all
Hey,
I
yo.
know.
You
That's
agree
all
with
I know.
Kanye, bro?
I ain't say that, but
I
that's
ain't
all I know. I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
say
All those thoughts are his.
that. But the
But
Chinese niggas
hey,
got something to do with it?
hey, hey, woo! All right, yeah, getting that one off right there, buddy.
Hey, yeah. But yo, this was another episode of Why We Here podcast. If you don't know why you're here, come back next week and figure it out. Feel me? Because the truth hurts when it hurts the truth.
And open your inner eyes, cause realize, realize,
Shut the fuck
realize.
up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. No. No. Shut it up.
Hey yo, hey man, we out of here, man.
Peace.